Hi, how are you? My name is Angel. Today's video is pretty simplistic, but I think very necessary. I wanted to share fragrances that I've been enjoying in the heat or in warmer weather, let's say, but really in the heat because I live in Nairobi, for those of you that don't know, where it has been really an oven for the past few weeks. It has been just unbearable, sweltering. I was saying on Instagram that I really am pretty much medium rare at this point. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. It's been a journey. For those of you who have watched this channel for a while, you'll know that I have struggled with finding fragrances for women that I could appreciate in the heat, because I find that typically fragrances for women will get a hit of sweetness that I don't appreciate in the heat. When it's sweet, it gives me a headache in the heat. So I've struggled with that. However, in the past year, I've had very good luck and have been able to move away from wearing exclusively men's fragrances in the high heat, and I found a few female fragrance gems for hot weather. So I thought I might share those because I do know that in the northern hemisphere, you guys are going into spring summer. Well, already in spring summer, and if you are in the southern hemisphere baking with the rest of us, you might appreciate this as well. Anyway, that is my long-winded introduction for the day. Let's get into it. Okay, I have fragrances kind of running the gamut of really affordable to I guess somewhat pricey. I don't have anything completely like astronomically priced, but very much running the gamut. I don't know how to do it. I'm just gonna grab them in whatever order, and then give you a ballpark of what they cost, because I have had comments saying, you know, could you give us a price range? I can't really tell you what things cost exactly, because different fragrances cost or have a different price in different places, you know. Anyway, so the one I've been loving the most recently has been Light Blue Eau Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. I never liked the original Light Blue when it first came out. Well, when it first came out, I was 10, it was 2001. But over the years, I mean, it is a classic favorite. Everyone has at least smelled Light Blue at some point. I never really liked it. I never found it very striking, because I find the lemon note in that one is a little bit like dishwashing liquid. The lemon is it smells a bit cheap to me. Long-time watchers of this channel will know that whatever the case may be, whatever I'm trying to smell like, I'm trying to do sexy, I'm trying to do fresh, I'm trying to do clean, I'm trying to do professional, it always has to be that and rich. Like because perfume costs what it costs, it's important to me that it doesn't smell cheap. I hate to smell like cheap fragrance. Even if it is cheap, I don't want to smell cheap. It's very important to me that it doesn't smell cheap. So the lemon in that I always smelled a bit like cleaning agents, you know? So I never liked it. They came out with Eau Intense, I think in 2017, and I smelled it a couple months ago now, and I fell in love. This lemon is a lemon I can get on board with. Oh my gosh, it's very clean. It smells lemony, like lemony clean, but without being like just lemon. It's probably not lemon juice, more like lemon rind, I would say, which is the difference, because typically the typical commercial lemon scent will be like lemon juice, whereas this has a rindy greenness that I think elevates it. Oh, gosh, it's so good. Lemon has a bit of a floral something in the back, but it is largely a lemon scent, as Light Blue, the original, is, but I just think it's an elevated lemon scent. The performance on this is also a step up from the original, this being, I think this is a proper eau de parfum, whereas the original is an eau de toilette. So this performs a lot better, you get a lot more wear. I get up to 6 hours with this one, which is saying something because it is hot as heck, and typically fragrances don't last as long in hotter weather. So gosh, it's very enjoyable. I like this one a lot. It smells very clean, very it's a very effortless cleanliness. Like, just look how I'm managing to stay clean and unfettered in this high heat. It's like, you know, there are people in life who, no matter how hot it gets, don't kind of fall apart. I tend to fall apart. Once we hit like 30 degrees, I'm really just hanging on for dear life. But then there are people who manage to stay impeccable in high heat. This smells like that, like impeccable cleanliness without much effort in high heat. I really love it. Yeah, I love this one. I really like this one, and I don't enjoy the original at all. So there is a difference. It's subtle, but it's there. If you're gonna get Light Blue, get the Intense. Another one that I have raved about on this channel, but again, we have lost much of our content on here, so I don't think it hurts to say it again. White Tea by Elizabeth Arden. As you can see, yeah, I'm going to run out soon. Pretty much 80% of it is gone. That's how much Oh, this is, This and a light blue tend to always get complimented whenever I have one of these on. I get real compliments, like, what are you wearing? Tell me what you're wearing. Where can I get it? Type of compliments. I don't take "you smell nice" very seriously because I tend to smell nice. So when I feel like the best compliment is someone saying "you smell nice" and I want to smell like you smell, so tell me what you're wearing, kind of thing. That's a real compliment for me. Yeah, this is a crowd pleaser as well. It's interesting because it's so affordable. Like this, you can probably get this for under $50 most places. So affordable, it smells so chic. It just smells, it's a very minimalist take on a green fragrance. If you smelled Green Tea by Elizabeth Arden, it's similar, though I would say it has a bit more of a herbaceous, so whereas green tea is very much a green tea and lemon scent, this has a bit more of a herbaceous base. There's like something like fern, maybe like rosemary in there. There's a bit more of a herbalness, which makes it smell a bit like a spa. It smells a bit like a spa treatment. And makes it, and I think that herbaceous quality is what makes it, I think, more chic than green tea. I have owned green tea in the past and I never repurchased it because it has that kind of cheapness to it. It's not a bad fragrance, it smells pretty, but I feel like it has a cheapness and also doesn't really perform. I can barely get 2.5 hours out of green tea, whereas this performs okay. I get like 3 to 4 hours, which is decent given the price point. So good. I know some of you, many of you actually have bought this one on my recommendation, and if you haven't, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, it's so affordable, it's like almost no risk. Come on, do it. Another affordable one that I have mentioned on I should stop saying I've mentioned on this channel before because I don't have any videos anymore. I need to mention this again. This is Boccioli di Limone by a brand called Monotheme. Very affordable. You can get this at a store, if you're in Nairobi, at a store called Saray, Kenya, at Two Rivers Mall. This is about 3,000 bob, I think I paid, for 100 ml. So good. It smells like lemon blossom. If you smelled the flower of a lemon tree, it smells like, okay, it's not just lemon, because it smells like lemon blossom as well as like the lemon leaf, like a whole twig of a lemon tree. So like the lemon leaf and the lemon blossom and the lemon fruit on the tree, like it, clean fresh lemon without smelling like lemon juice. Very well done. It doesn't really perform exceptionally well. You're not going to get like more than 3 hours of this, but then it's so affordable that it hurts no one to just chuck this in your bag and spray it around. I also like to spray it around my house in the heat. I'm just going to throw this on because it's like it's low risk. So fresh and clean. If you're looking for something similar to light blue, but you don't want to spend the light blue money, this is not necessarily a dupe, but it's the same kind of vibe. It won't perform as well, but you get the vibe. It's also very similar to a fragrance by Serge Lutens that I have called Fleur de Citronnière, which incidentally also means lemon blossom, but in French. This is an Italian, but Boccioli di Limone is Italian for lemon blossom. So yeah, worth it. I think it really hurts no one. It's a very, very low investment for high return in terms of the scent. It's a very elevated lemon tree scent. Beautiful. Okay, maybe I'll just get the budget ones out of the way since I've gone budget, and then talk about the other three. This is a Kenyan brand. It's called L'Héritière, which is French for the air, like H-E-I-R, and they do largely body care, natural body care products. But they have this one fragrance. It's eponymous, so it's also called L'Héritière 1789. This, I was just so blown away by how beautiful this is. It's a floral. It's a white floral. It smells a lot like the white flowers in Dior Addict if you take out all the vanilla and sexiness. So it's like a very clean white floral, but it's kind of sunny and happy. It's like a happy white floral scent. I find it very bouncy and happy. It's very Nairobi. It's a Nairobi white floral, like white flowers in Nairobi sunshine. Very happy. I don't know, I find this a very happy fragrance. Very beautifully done. It's 100 ml in this beautiful gold bottle. It's opaque, so I don't know how much I have left, but you know how you can shake it and feel it. I feel like I'm probably around here. Like I'm probably like a third of the way down. So I've really, really enjoyed this fragrance. I like it to kind of chuck in my bag or chuck in the car for like just to respray and feel like a human again after a long day of sweating in Nairobi. Oh, it's a really beautiful, clean, happy flower scent, and you can get this. I think retail is $45 if I'm not wrong, but like 4,500 Kenyan shillings. I'll put links in the description box if you are interested. Kenyan brand, support them. Then, so that's it for like the proper budget ones. Like blue isn't properly budget, but the other three are. Then I have three more that aren't necessarily budget, but you need them, trust me. Okay. This I have raved about. You guys are familiar with my love for this fragrance. This is Voyage de Hermes by Hermes. This is what green tea by Elizabeth Arden wishes it was. It's a very refined. This I always say that this smells like being on a yacht off the coast of the south of France. It smells like wearing linen, like white linen. Like rich people on vacation. That's what it smells like to me. There's something very white in the scent. I mean, it's largely a green tea, a spiced green tea scent, but then there's a whiteness, like I'm very synesthetic, so I connect, like my senses connect. So like I can connect smells to colors, I can connect sounds to colors, I can connect smells to tastes. I can, my senses really connect. This is a very white and like light green scent. Like it smells like the color is white and a very pale green, like the green, pale, like the color of the liquid, very pale green and white. So it makes me think of white linen on a yacht drinking iced green tea on someone's bougie yacht party. Like it very, 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 this is probably the richest smelling of everything I'm showing. Maybe this and something else, but just rich, okay? It smells like shmoney, okay? It smells like a bag of money. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it smells like having money and having not a care in the world, but to relax. Like, oh my gosh, it's hot in Nairobi. Let's go to Ibiza, because I can't take it. Like, gorgeous. Another big compliment getter for me. Performance is reasonable, 5 to 6 hours. Which is good for, it's an eau de toilette, so I've never bought the eau de parfum. I'm considering that I might, when I run out of this, repurchase the eau de parfum instead. Or is it the eau de parfum or pure perfume? I don't think they do an eau de parfum. They do a parfum, the one in the black bottle. I think it's parfum. Anyway, yeah, it performs really well for an eau de toilette, I would say. Exceptionally well, actually, for an eau de toilette, but then it is Hermes, so you're going to get quality, right? Okay, this is a big love for me. This is Ginepro de Sardegna by Acqua de Parma. I find that generally the houses that do the best scents for warm weather are houses from countries on the Mediterranean, because they have to feed that market, right? You need to find fragrances. As an Italian brand, you need to feed Mediterranean tastes. As a French brand, or at least a Southern French brand, you need to feed Mediterranean tastes. Most of these are by Italian and French brands, right? Anyway, this is an Italian brand, Acqua de Parma, from their Blue Mediterraneo line. And this, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Okay. Oh, it's a very herbaceous, so Ginepro is Italian for juniper. It smells like juniper in that, and someone helped me the last time I talked about this fragrance. Juniper smells a lot like gin, and I think gin is made from juniper. Ginepro. Actually, that might be what's happening here. It smells like gin, like a gin drink. So if you were to have like a gin and tonic, it smells like a gin and tonic, and then like clean green, the herbaceousness. How can I explain this fragrance? It's very, very Mediterranean. It's having a Mediterranean getaway, and all you drink is gin and tonics all day, maybe with like a sprig, like a slice of lemon and a sprig of juniper in it. Just, it's very, very Mediterranean, very like Mykonos or Malta, or just very Mediterranean escape. Another very white linen-y scent. It doesn't smell blue. The blue doesn't really suit the bottle, but then I guess all of them in this line are blue bottle. It smells more like aqua green, like blue green, very Mediterranean. Oh, gosh, It's beautiful, very, very Sardinia, Italian, Mediterranean getaway, beautiful hotel, just gin and tonic in it. I love this one. It's a little pricey, but I feel like it's worth it. Performance is very impressive. Is this supposed to be an eau de toilette? It is an eau de toilette. Very impressive. I get more than 6 hours. This is probably the best performing of anything I'm showing you, because it outdoes even Light Blue Intense. So this is the best performer of all of them, if that's a concern for you. Lastly, a bit of a weirdo. Probably the one that looks the least like it would be warm weather friendly, but this is Womanity by Thierry Mugler. The reason why I love this is because fig notes in general smell so good in the heat. It's like a warm salty skin. They smell like warm salty skin, like you've been in the ocean, kind of, is what I find fig translates to on my skin. I really went back and forth about which fig I was gonna get, because I was torn between getting Manatee or Philosikos by Diptyque, or the fig one from this line, which is called Fico di Amalfi. I went with Womanity because I love the very feminist bottle with that woman warrior. I mean, I love the bottles. It has a very interesting bottle. Plus, it was the best performing of all of the fig ones that I had been trying and considering. It smells like warm, salty skin. You've been in the ocean. It has, in the back, there's something that smells like caviar, which was also a big selling point for me. You never find caviar as well executed, like properly caviar. If you've had caviar before, you'll smell it and be like, yeah, okay, caviar and something. Very, 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 very caviar. Yeah, so like luxurious. You've been in the ocean, you've come back, like very, very luxe holiday. You've been in the ocean, your skin smells like warm and salty and sun, and you're having caviar because later on you're gonna go on like a sundowner on a boat. Like, it's just very luxurious. I mean, anything that smells like caviar is gonna smell like luxury, but oh gosh. This is gorgeous, 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 darling. Gorgeous, easily overlooked, because I think if you looked at it, you wouldn't think it smells like what it does, but I saw its potential. If you're looking for a more unusual scent or for a holiday scent, I think this is gorgeous. For high heat, I think it performs best in high heat, so it's not like a spring fragrance. It needs to be properly hot, and I find it very beach appropriate. That saltiness is very beach appropriate. Yeah, so those are my current favorites for hotter weather. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I think that a lot of these are probably not the most obvious choices. I mean, there are obvious hot weather fragrances. If you think of hot weather fragrances, a lot of people are going to go with like Acqua di Gioia or that kind of thing. I wanted to share with you a few that you maybe have not considered that you should. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope my sound is working. We can only pray. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Love you. Mean it. Bye.